Hello, hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? Okay, that time again, but I'm going home today. Yeah, I did it this morning. Usually I do it in the afternoon, so I guess I'll do another one right now for those people that miss me so much. Gotta head home now. 3:34 here in sunny California. 103 right now. What's up? What's up? Hey, live feedings. What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, heading home now. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Welcome, welcome to the live. It's the live comedy channel, comedy hour. Yeah, it's kind of rough this road here. And it's pretty bad when it rains here. Yeah, this little curve right here coming up. When it rains and it's really bad, it pours. The desert, hey, it floods, man. Right here, it's like a river. One time I went through and it was like really bad. Even the sensor came on, the one that says, like slippery roads up ahead. Yeah, because the water was so high. It's like, I was thinking, I go, Jesus, man, am I gonna need a canoe? Yeah, look at that thing burnt, man. Somebody's RV. I guess they lit it on fire. Maybe they had insurance on it, hopefully. If not, well, I feel sorry for them. They lost all their belongings. Yeah. So, what's everybody doing today? Memorial Day? Any barbecuing? We bought some ribs, some pork ribs. My son, I don't know if he's already making them or he's going to start making them when I get home. We usually make them in the oven, you know, about 350 degrees, Then make it for about 2.5 hours. Then after 2.5 hours, they're covered for 2.5 hours. Then open them up and kind of brown them up a little bit, But about 3 hours to make them. Then tomorrow I go in late, so I don't have to get up early. So it'll be good. We'll see how traffic is today. Probably won't be that bad traffic going home. So should be pretty empty. I mean, it's a holiday. I mean, yesterday there was a kind of pretty good amount of traffic on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, I put gas yesterday. Now I'm trying to think. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember how much was the gas. I know it was 550 the other day, but I think it's still the same. It might have went up some more. But yeah, prices are going up still. Yep. They're trying to keep us down. You know how it is. Welcome, welcome everybody to the live. Hit the notification bell. Hit that like button.
Everybody, go check out all the great channels that I support. Like James Guy, AAP, Iron Dog. Make sure you say a prayer for Iron Dog. He's still fighting cancer there. And also Gonzalez's kid, Lucian, I believe is his name. Lucian, yeah, Lucian, I believe. Make sure you pray for him. He's fighting cancer. He's very young. He's only like I think he's only like 4 years old. But he's a happy little kid, man. That's good. You know, even though he's going through all this stuff, you know. And also pray for all those people in Texas that lost their family members. It's not a good thing to lose a young one. You know, when they're old, it's not as bad, but when they're young, you know, parents shouldn't be burying their kids. It should be their kids burying their parents, you know. Even that's hard too, but still. I mean, my mom, she's in her 80s. She's 80, I think she's going to be 84, 85 this year. Because, let's see, I think she was either 18 or 19 when she had me. I'm 60. Or she was older. I don't know. Now I forget. But I know I think she told me, I talked to her the other day. She said she was there, I think 84. I have an aunt, she's like 90s. She's in her 90s. And for 61 years she's been alive with only one kidney. She worked our whole life. She had one kid, my cousin. Hey, she was a hardworking person. So they say, oh, you know, I only have one kidney, you can't work. Come on. You can work, it just you gotta this guy behind me, he's like flying behind me. This guy. And then look what he does. Jesus. It's like they're in a hurry to go home. Like, you ain't gonna get there any faster, man. The only thing that might happen is you might get to the cemetery faster. And even that, because, you know, they have to drive slow when they take you to the cemetery. You know, those caravans, they go slow. You know, the ones you hate to be behind whenever you gotta go to work or something, and you're like, oh man, somebody died. And then you're like behind them. It's like, oh man, and they're like, they have hundreds and hundreds of cars. It's like, you know, maybe this guy is in a rush. In a rush to get to the cemetery, I guess. So welcome. Like I said, check out the channels. Let's see, I was with Iron Dog. Check out My Animal House. Check out live feedings. Check out Kurtwood. Check out Keys Constrictors. Check out what's the Mike the Spider guy. He's trying to get his 1K. He's getting close. Keys is also getting close. He's if he hits 900, he's going to be doing a giveaway. But when he hits the 1K, he's going to be giving away some snakes, man. Not just one. I heard it's multiple snakes. So if you like snakes, you know, he's going to be giving away some snakes, man. I think I don't know if you have to pay for the shipping, but I don't know. But hey, pay for shipping, and it's just and you get a free snake. I guess you can't beat that. And I believe Greg from eight legs, four wheels. He had a giveaway this morning. In fact, we AAP did a raid on his channel, gave him a bunch of subs. He did it was a 600 sub giveaway, and I think he's up to 650 now or even higher. So go check out 8 Wheels. You can check my community tab. There's some channels there. You'll find him there. 8 Wheels. I mean 8 wheels, 8 legs, 8 legs, 4 wheels. And the reason he's called that is because he deals with spiders, tarantulas, and he's in a wheelchair. So go check him out. Go check out some of his videos. He hasn't done some for a while, but he still has some good content there. Go check out some of his old videos. Go give him some love. Give him a comment. Give him that like button. Come on now. Let's share the love. No hate, man. Too much hate going on YouTube, man. I don't know. People get all jealous because somebody grows faster than somebody else. It's like, come on. You can't blame anybody else but yourself. You know, and maybe you need to change what you're doing. You know, if your channel's not moving, then you gotta put something. You gotta change it. You gotta try something new. You know, and if you're trying to do something that somebody else is doing, you know, and if they're doing it better, of course they're gonna get. You have to keep everybody, happy, going, gotta keep the chat going, gotta keep everybody entertained, I mean, there's people that live in great looking places, just like Benji. He lives over there in New Zealand, man. He's got so much, he can do so much content, man. Shit, if I lived over there, man, I'd be walking outside, videotaping. He lives by the ocean. He lives in all this beautiful land. It's like everywhere you look, it's nice looking. I mean, man, they filmed the movie The Hobbit over there and The Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you ever seen The Lord of the Rings. I mean, that was a real great movie. I liked it. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, they still. I asked them because I go, hey, do they still have the houses? The hobbits, the houses. He goes, yeah, they still have an area where they have them. So imagine you can go over there and film, videotape that. I mean, people living in different parts of the country. You might be tired of seeing it. It's like here, man. I got desert. I got. There's snakes. There's bugs. There's tarantulas. There's lizards. All kinds of different things. There's cows. There's buzzards. Vultures. One time I didn't get a chance to film it, but I missed out. I was kind of running late to work. Or else I would have stopped and videotaped it. Plus I wasn't really pushing a lot of content back then, so it wasn't like that important. But I mean, it would have been great because it was like 3 buzzards. I think they were vultures actually. They were eating some animal on the road. And those things are huge. You know how big an eagle is. Well, vultures are even much bigger. I mean, one time when I was living up north, like in San Jose area, I was driving. I was driving on the road, and then straight ahead, I see what the heck. I had to slow down because, this vulture was on the middle of the road eating a dead animal, and this thing was at least 3 feet high. They're pretty tall. It's like they're amazing. Their wings and stuff. In fact, where I live, at one time there was a tree, maybe 3 blocks away from where I live. There was a tree that was all dried up, and there was like a family of vultures there. They were they were all sitting on top of the tree there, just relaxing, and they're like people. Oh man, they're ugly. They're and all this. Come on, they're the best thing around. They clean up dead animals. They clean up rotten animals that are rotting on the road, on the side of the road, anywhere. An animal dies, it's gonna be there and smell. And the thing about vultures, they can eat anything, and they're not gonna get sick. There could be worms, and all kinds of. I mean, the thing could be like, if you would eat it, you'd die. Vulture, man, they have like a lead stomach. They can even eat what they call it. I think it's called botulism. I mean, and they're not gonna get sick. They'll eat a whole cow if it's dead. They'll eat a whole, coyote or a dead rabbit, whatever the animal is. If it's a skunk, man, skunks, man. When you hit those things on the road, one time when I was working somewhere, there was a solar field, and we had a vehicle, and I was driving. I was only going I think it was because speed limit, I think there was 55. And I wasn't going that fast, but then all of a sudden I see something crawling on the road, and it was too late for me to slow down, so I caught it. It was already, I guess it had already been hit by another vehicle. So, but I don't think it was a skunk. I think this one was a raccoon, I think. Because we have raccoons here. We also have, I think, possums too. I think we have possums too. But, yeah, I mean, vultures are amazing. The way they'll eat everything. They're the cleanup crew. Kind of like isopods. Isopods. They're a cleanup crew. They eat also dead animals, ants. I mean, have you seen an ant? How quickly they can just destroy anything that was on the ground. You leave something on the ground and they'll eat it. I was watching a show. It's called Call Sal, and it's about that lawyer that was on that other show. Oh, look, there's a dam right there. The other day, somebody hit down the road right there. Skunk. I was almost gonna hit it. Those things stink for a long time. Like I said, I hit a skunk also at work, and it was like, oh man, I hit it with the rear wheels, and the smell, man, it even came into the cabin of the truck. Man, luckily my shift was ending, and you can wash it. You can wash it down with the hose, because I went and washed it down with the hose, but still, the smell, man, it stays for a long time, man. And so the next guy, he comes and he's all, damn. He's all, damn, what the hell died in this thing? I go, nah, nothing died in it, but something did die on the outside. I go, it's a damn skunk. And the thing is, I didn't hit it while it was alive. It was already dead on the road. So, it still has the glands, those stink glands. So anytime you hit it, it's going to squirt out whatever's left in it. It's gonna smell everything up, man. But like I said, I mean, people like, oh, their channels like not making, because I mean, you can have 20,000, 30,000, people, that are, following you. But then, are they really watching your content? That's the thing. I would rather have 1,000 good, or even 200, 200 people that are loyal, that watch your stuff. You have them on your channel watching your lives, or watching your videos, and not just watching, a couple of minutes, because I know that nobody watches my videos 100%. I do watch other people's videos 100%, because that helps you grow more, helps YouTube promote you more, and that's what everybody should do. Even if you can't watch it, at least put it on so you can listen to it. That's what I do at home. I'm doing laundry, or cleaning, or washing, or cooking, whatever I'm doing. I'm playing people's channels. Giving them support. If they support me, I support them. And I do support a lot of channels that don't give me support. But hey, that's okay. I don't hold anything against them. The thing is, the more the thing is, it's just like James says. He can promote your channel, but then you still have to go out there. What's this guy going? Where's he going? He's trying to take off already. He's not even green. You have to support. You have to put yourself out there. You have to go leave comments. You have to show people that you are going to their channel and stuff like that. Because then, if you go to somebody's channel and you hit the like button, but you don't show, write a comment in there, they don't know you went there. You can go there and support them, 100%. Watch their content, and even if it's like people, they're like, because I know they go into the community tab, because in the community tab you can leave a message also, and they leave a message on the community tab. So what happens when it shows, like, you get that notice, boom, that you got a message, you got somebody commented, and I try to answer every single comment. When somebody puts a comment on my, I always at least thank them, because hey, at least they made the effort to leave something, to say hello, or whatever it was. They took time out of their busy life, and you got to remember, this is free. We don't pay for this. We don't pay to show videos, to get content. You should at least help them grow, give them moral support, and give criticism. I don't care. Look at this guy. There's so much room. Why do you get so close? You pass me up. Look, he's not paying attention. Look at, he's going over the white line, man. He's on his phone or something. Now he's going the other way. Jesus, this guy, what's he doing? He's probably playing with his phone. He's got to check that notice. Somebody just sent him a comment to his video. And he's checking it, and I gotta return the comment. I always check my comments. I go in there, I go into my analytics, check out my analytics, check out who's on my list, who's supporting me, and I check to see if I'm supporting them, and I go check out their content. I mean, I can support them, but if they don't have any content, because look at this guy, he's still going. Look at this guy's gonna. I mean, are we gonna witness an accident? Is he gonna go off the road and flip over? Because see, that's what happens. A lot of cars, then they overcorrect. they flip over because then they're not paying attention because in less than a second, the road you think, oh, it's straight, but then and then here in this road, every week they're fixing the damn rails. There's rails on, not on the whole highway, but on parts of the highway, like where there's a hole or something or a canal. There's like rails with wood, you know, and they're constantly replacing those. Why? Because there's idiots like this guy. He's not paying attention, you know, and then he's going off the road, and then he slams into those damn rails, almost kills himself because that message was so important that he had to look on his phone. You know, he couldn't wait till he got home or whatever. It's like right now, I'm not looking at the comments. I know there's people in here, you know, but I'm going to read them when I get home. You know, why crash, you know, for a comment or for a chat? It's like, you know, there's time for that, you know. Look at him. Look at this vehicle up ahead. Let's see. Is he gonna pull in front of me, or is he gonna wait till I pass? Because these guys, they'll see you coming, and what do? They'll pull in front of you. I don't have a problem if they pull in front of me up ahead, but at least go the speed limit. No, they pull in front of you, and then they're like going. You know, the speed limit here is 65. Okay. Nobody goes 65 here. They're always flying. Like that one car that passed me. He wasn't going the speed limit, you know. And then what happens? They come into the freeway. One time I remember one of those guys did that, and then they think, oh, I'm gonna get in the other lane, and here comes another car in the other lane that they don't see because it's like a blind spot. And it was real close. The other guy had to stop. He had to slow down. You know, I've had to slow down a lot of times because idiots, you know, they don't go the speed limit or they're not paying attention to the road. It's like, man, don't cause an accident for a stupid thing. So many accidents can be avoided. Yeah, see, like this railing, you'll see the railing come up here on the camera here. See this railing right there? That railing right there. There's little sections of railing. See, there's no railing here. Here up ahead. See, there's going to be another little piece of railing. You know, and you know, here's another piece of railing. But you know, people don't pay attention, and what happens? They hit that railing. There's a little curve, and it's not even that big of a curve. It's just a little. It's you know, it just starts curving a little bit. But if you're not paying attention, you're going to hit that rail, and that rail gets replaced at least once a month. And you can tell when a semi hits it. A semi hits it, man, it rips the whole, like almost half of the whole railing. When a car hits it, it's going to be only like a quarter of it. You know, the other day I saw it; it was all smashed up, and there was a van on the other side of the road. Of course, he hit it. Crashed, messed up his car. He pulled out from it, like went off to the other side. So like, oh, they're not gonna know it was me. If the highway patrol comes by, he's not gonna notice that I destroyed the railing, because you know, if they see that you did it, the Caltrans, I believe, they can send you a bill for whatever the cost. You know, it's gonna go through your insurance. You know. But hey, you're gonna kill yourself, man. Those railings, they give, but still, you're gonna kill yourself. Might end up going into the water. There's some that there's water. You know, you're gonna flip over. You're gonna drown there's been times when people have drowned in these canals. In fact, there's a guy that works. He's one of those divers. He has a you know, like a wetsuit, and he goes into the, like if a vehicle falls into the water, into the canal, he'll put on his suit and he'll go in there and basically get the body out if there's a body inside the vehicle still. Well, one day, I guess he saw that somebody went into the water. And he went in to go get him out, but he didn't put his equipment on. And you think you're a very good swimmer and all this and that, but hey, the water underneath is much stronger, than what's on top. The water looks real calm on top, but it's like flying underneath. It'll take you under. You no matter how good of a swimmer you are, you'll die in the canal. In another town from where I live, there was some teenagers, and there's signs posted: no swimming in the canal. It's dangerous, But hey, nobody listens. They go swimming in the canals all the time. And guess what? This kid, he jumped in the canal. His friends were there. They couldn't see him. The water pulled him under, and it just swept his body down the canal. They called the fire department. They called rescue. They couldn't find him. They couldn't find his body. They did. After a couple of weeks, they found his body. And it wasn't there. It was like taken down the canal. It went down miles down the road. So, you gotta be safe. People think that canals are not dangerous. They are, just like rivers. There was a family. I believe there was a family that was missing. This was up north. It was like over there, like in a San Francisco area. At first, they thought maybe there was foul play, but this guy, it was his family. It was him, his wife, and his two kids, and he was in an SUV. And he was in like, and I think this wasn't even, I forget, I don't know if it was a creek or if it was a river. So he was driving, and it started raining. It started raining a lot. So I don't know what happened, if he got a flat tire or what, but he pulled over, and then I guess he pulled over too close to the edge, and the vehicle ended up sliding into the river. And if you have an a car with electric windows and stuff like that, the window, you can't crank the window down. And then once you go in the water, the electricity, everything gets shut down. So it's real dangerous to when you fall in the water. And then people, they panic, and they try to open the door. The best thing to do, they say, is when you fall in there, but I think maybe the kids had the window open, because at the end they did find all the bodies. They found the vehicle, and I think they found the wife and the two kids way down the river. The husband, I think they found him. I don't know if they found him inside the vehicle. And at first they were saying, "Oh, that this guy, did he kill his kids?" Because I remember there was a while back. I don't know if you remember the story. There was this lady. She like, people witnessed her. She went to the beach with her vehicle, and she just drove right into the ocean with her kids and everybody inside the car. Hey, sometimes people lose it. They get desperate. They think, "Oh, I can't handle it no more." And then they figure, nobody's gonna take care of their kids. how they would. So they figure, hey, you know, take out the family with them, you know. But you know, that's crazy, man. And then there was that one lady. I think she was I think she was from Arizona. I think that she basically like killed all the kids. I think she had like 6 kids, and she drowned them in the tub. I mean, she killed every single one of them. She started with the oldest. I think the oldest was like a teenager, and you know, I mean, she probably you know, they probably fought her, but you know, she was strong, and then she killed them all like one by one in the tub, you know. And I don't think they found them in the tub. I think they found them in the beds. But it's crazy. Like wow, you know, it's like, you know, this lady, she got to the point where she just couldn't handle it no more. And I guess she said, well, you know what, I'm gonna take out the kids. And then she I don't know, she, you know, but then she didn't kill herself. I guess she survived or something. And then she went to court, and then I think she ended up in one of those crazy houses. So in other words, they found that she was crazy. But the thing is, now 6 lives are dead. You know, people, you know, sometimes people just need to talk to them. They need somebody to talk to them. You know, I was watching a video of this guy. This guy did a video on YouTube. I was watching it, and he was going up to people. It was a real short video. He's going up to people, you know, and he was talking about mental health. You know, there's a lot of people with mental health. You know, they need to talk to somebody, you know, because they're in a bad way. They get off of their medication, and then they want to, you know, commit suicide or something. All of this RV behind me is like flying. I'm going the speed limit 70. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's flying. It's like, dude, I'm going 70. You're supposed to be going much slower. I mean, luckily it's not windy today, because if it's windy, that thing would fly over. See, this is what I'm telling you, people. It's not worth it flying. I mean, come on, what? You should have left a little bit earlier. If you want to get somewhere fast, even earlier. You know, I'm gonna go in the slow lane, man, because people they want to fly here in the fast lane. I'm going to fast. People don't check their tires, man. Check your tires before you take a trip. I know I have good tires because I replaced them not too long ago, you know. But then I always, you know, service my vehicle every 5,000 miles. I service it. It's coming up on 5,000 almost again. I get an oil change, and they rotate my tires. They check everything out. They tell me, hey, tires are getting too low. You need to replace them, and I usually do, because it's not worth it. You're gonna kill yourself or kill somebody else because you have a blowout. Hey, you're gonna have a blow up for a color tire. You know, I mean, one tire is about over $100, especially depending on what kind of car you drive. I mean, mine was about $600, almost $600 for the 4 tires, because all cars nowadays have low profile tires. You know, sport tires. You know, it's a Corolla Sport. But hey, you know, it's not a race car, but it has race car tires on it. But yeah, like I said, you know, everybody, you need to be more careful out there. Watch what you're doing, man. Pay attention to the road. Look at this guy. This guy's driving. Look at his tail lights are on. So it tells me 2 things. He's either has his headlights on during the day, or he's one of those that drives with 2 feet. He's got 1 foot on the brake and 1 on the gas. This is what they don't understand. When they're driving that way, you're applying the brakes on the rotors. You're wearing out your brakes faster, dude. Now now it's more maintenance. It's gonna cost you more money. It's gonna cost you about $200 to replace those brakes sooner than you think. This car here, I got over 107,000 miles. I barely had to replace the rear brakes only. I was like, wow, you know. Usually it's the front brakes that go out first on your vehicles, because when you put on your brakes, you're stopping, and all the weight force goes toward the front. Plus, your engine's in the front of the car. But you know, on mine, it was the back brakes. You know, and the thing is, the reason my brakes didn't wear out is because I basically, it's all freeway and highway driving I do. When I drive to work, I go on the freeway and on the highway. You know, I don't do a lot of stopping, except where I'm almost home, almost all the way home. You know, there's a couple of stop signs, a couple of stoplights. Usually I try to get when I'm on the highway, there is some lights, but usually I get green lights. And then plus I don't slam on the brakes. I don't like, you know how some people, they go to the stop sign, then they speed up, go to the other stop sign and speed up, and they're like, stop, go, and then they're always slamming on the brakes. You know, they're always stopping on the brakes all the time. I mean, there's no sense in doing that. You know, cars have so much. Another thing, use your cruise control. Cruise control saves you gas also, because you're not pushing the gas up, down, you know, because it stays at a certain speed all the time. You know, changing your speed, it uses more gas. Accelerating, you know, from a stop, like burning rubber, you know, like some cars you see them burning rubber. It's like, why? You're one thing. You're wasting gas and you're wasting rubber from the tires. I mean, I remember I used to be young. I mean, I had a car, you know, it was a Mercury Marquise 1970. Had a 429 engine in it. I mean, that thing, when you stepped on it, man, that thing, even though it was a big boat, it was you know, back in those days, those cars, they were like heavy, you know. Then gas mileage, I mean, gas back then was like 68 cents a gallon. But then your cars would only get like maybe 12 miles to the gallon on the city. It was like, it kind of like the trucks, you know, or like the Hummers. You're pretty much driving a Hummer back then. You know, now they're being more economical. They're putting, you know, 4 cylinders with turbo, but then you do get a better gas mileage. But guess what? Turbochargers, the engines won't last that long, because this is the thing about turbocharged cars that people might not know. Turbocharged, they get cooled by water or oil. Okay. Now the turbocharge, when you start it up, it's just like all cars. They have oil in them. Even oil. That's why now oil that's in your car, the viscosity, it says 0 to like 30, or 0 to, you know, like maybe a little bit more. Well, the reason is because when it's cold, you don't want an oil that's just one weight, like 30. So it's like syrup. That oil, it's like you would pour it out and it would be like syrup, you know. So what would happen is the thing would be like all thick. so it doesn't move in the engine fast enough. So when you start it up, parts of the engine, in the engine oil is not getting there. Reason being is because it's moved so slow. So the zero viscosity, man, it goes in there real fast and starts moving and starts cooling and protecting your engine. Let's see who's in here. Live Feedings, SNN, Morbid. What's up? My Animal House. Justin, what's up? Rose, welcome, Bud. Coffee Talking Dogs, yes. Yes. Hey, that's what you have to do, man. Scenario, not scary. I know I was like, it's scary, yeah. I have, you have vultures flying over my house. Scary. Scared. Scared for my little dog. Well, no, actually, vultures, you don't have to worry because vultures, see, that's the thing. They usually go after dead prey. Eagles and hawks, you got to worry more about. They'll go after your little dog, man. Depending how big he is. Yeah, Frederick. Hey, welcome. Cosmo. Yes, how's it going, Frederick? What's up? Thanks for coming in. BC. Yes, welcome. Hey, Michael Hauser. What's up? And Paul. Yes, welcome. And Paul Cosmic. Hey, Derek. What's up? Derek Reptiles. That's another channel, man. Go check him out. He has a lot. He does a lot of interviews with different people that have snakes, have alligators, all kinds of stuff. He was interviewing some guy that had ants the other day. Go check him out. He has a lot of good stuff. He also has animals. He has snakes. He has frogs. He also has rats for feeders and stuff like that. Go check him out. Hey, Jaspri, what's up? Thank you for the prayers. All right, man. Welcome. Well, I'm home already. Everybody, thank you for coming into my live. Have a good one. God bless everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending wherever you're at. Till next time, everybody. And I always say, as Keith says, call your mama, tell her you love her, call your loved ones, hug them, kiss them, because you don't ever know how long they're going to be on this world. So have a good one. Bye, everybody. Till next time.